I had to put my gun away my eyesight, so
or you can come along and take pictures.
yeah, I can do that. Yeah, we hunted. When we grew up, these are pretty rare on the Eastern part. Really was good.
The Warbirds won the toss and will receive the start of the game.
And it's not, but
Our down and distance crew tonight: Keith Weber, Frank Stans, Brian Eggebauer, and Bob Calda.
there's no way to change it. You gotta like close it and reopen it, and then you have to re-enter the scores and all that.
So my grandpa farmed it. Oh yeah, my grandma.
Under this year, there comes to be a time where it's a little bit of pressure. Are these kids still having fun? Are they feeling the pressure? Is a little combo of the two?
I think, I don't feel us as coaches. We don't want to put any pressure on the kids. Every group of kids is different. Every senior class leads a little different. You got a whole different personnel groups, personality. How do you coach them? All those kind of things change year to year, so you can't do things consistently the same. And that kind of just brings that growth. Our seniors this year, we've done a couple things that we haven't done in the past to try to build just some team chemistry and just be together a little bit, support volleyball, and do some things just outside of practice to be together. But it seems that the kids are enjoying it. I mean, anytime you're getting this late in the year, it becomes a grind sometimes. But with nice weather and things like that where we can be outside, it's kind of brought some a little bit of excitement.
Real good, Coach. Well, thanks so much for taking the time to talk to us. Again, congratulations on all the successes and an unbeaten start this year. We're looking forward to a great game here tonight. Good luck. And
Returns the kick, ball down by Carter Summer, and it'll be 1st and 10 for Wolsey-Wessington. Brought down by Wyatt Anderson. 2-yard loss, 2nd down and 12. Brantford on the carry, brought down by Breckin Colbert. Loss of 1, 3rd and 13.
And welcome to Parkston. We are underway here, so we'll get the niceties out of the way momentarily. Wolsey-Wessington got the first possession and a couple of runs for negative yards, and now they set up the screen complete across the 25 to 30. That's a first down to Colin Hughes to the 41, so that will go
Pass complete
from
to
the 21 to the 41, so they'll get about 40 yards
first down for the Warbirds.
to Hughes, and that definitely what they needed after they started with a couple of negative plays. A run play by Caleb.
Play for Rainford went for -2, -1, but
20 on the screenplay, and Wolsey-Wessington
10-41 is again the Warbirds, the game's first possession tonight, and this one got underway right on time. In fact, a little ahead of schedule. Parents' night here, but they got that out of the way early. Wolsey-Wessington here. They're going to lose about 10 out of this one. On the sack by Parkston.
9-yard loss, second and 19.
We'll lose about 9 or 10. Parkston defensively, Gage Jadozzi, Wyatt Anderson, Brecken Culbert, Cash Nugebauer, your defensive line. Linebackers, Johnny Weber, Gage Reichert, the defensive backfield, Carter Summer, Colter Kramer, and Caden Holzbauer. Wessington looking much the same throughout the year. Zomer, the center, Richmond under center. Well, this time from the gun. He's on the So this is going to go for another, about 10 or 11 more. And that's going to set this third down to be a very long one. They need the 49 of the Parkston Trojans, and they're at their own 19. So that'll make it 3rd and 32 after back-to-back sacks by this Parkston defense. Caleb from the gun, 2 receivers left, 1 right, a wing left. Empty backfield here on 3rd and a mile. Quick pass, right side, complete to Moshe. Trying to get to the outside, gets past one guy, cuts it back in, gets past another. Dives ahead to about the 30. And the pickup is going to be about 10, but it'll leave them with 4th and around 22.
It's still going to be 4th down.
So a couple of completed passes on that first drive, 1 for 20, 1 for 10, but the run game disastrous, -2, -1, and 2 sacks for a loss of 20 net yards. And Wolsey-Wessington will try defense here as they set to punt it away right to left. With a snap, they'll kick it from around his own 20. Left foot and kind of shanked a little bit, but it line drives across midfield and down to around 43. That's where Parkston will take over. So Parkston will have their first look on offense. Alex Shelsky, Brecken Culbert, Cash Nugebauer, your offensive line. Elliot Leischner, Gabe Jadozzi, the tight ends. Carter Summers, the quarterback. Gage Reichert, Colter Kramer, Caden Holzbauer, all out of the Trojan backfield. Defensively for Wolsey-Wessington, Colin Hughes, Damian Doris, Isaiah Sabalier. Your front 3. A little misdirection out of the horseshoe here, and not much for Parkston. This will go for a pickup of a yard or maybe 2.
2-yard gain, 2nd and 8.
Kramer, that's a 2-yard gain. Defensively, linebackers Keaton Zomer, Cooper Tim, Caleb Richmond, Peyton Rainford, the corners, Ashton Hill, Moshe Richmond, the safeties. 2nd and around 8 for Parkston, their own 46, faking the handoff, coming across, it's Kramer. Kramer trying to make the outside spill for no gain.
Kramer carries brought down by Richmond.
Richmond over to make the stop, and the no gainer there will set up 3rd and around 8. Wolsey-Wessington with the ball first. Got little successes in the passing game, but not much on the ground here as Parkston tries to run their ground game. And here's Kramer, the first time in the ball. And the game's first touchdown. 7:02 to play in the first. 53-yard Colter Kramer run, and now they will look for a 2-point conversion. 7:02 to play, opening quarter from Parkston. 6-0 is the lineup, wing left, single back, and the 2-point conversion will be unsuccessful. It'll stay 6-0. 7:02 to play, opening quarter, 6-0 Parkston.
in a minute, 60 seconds on KOKK.
American American Family Insurance.
This is Crystal Volkwartson, agent at Volkwartson & Associates, Inc. As your American Family Insurance agent in Huron and Miller, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. Call me today at 605-352-4943 and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Stop into Shooter's Saloon in Wolsey today for some good food, good drinks, and great time. Shooter's has new hours. They're open Monday through Friday, 3 to close, with the kitchen open 4 to 10. Shooter's is now open Saturdays, noon to close, with a lunch special and appetizers available noon to 4. Be sure to follow their Facebook page to find the weekly special and any drink specials they may be having. You can still get all their normal menu items like their delicious ribeye dinner and, of course, Shooter's famous homemade pizzas 4 to 10 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Make your next stop at Shooter's Saloon in Wolsey. Welcome back to Parkston. 7:02 to play here in the opening quarter. 6-0 Trojans. Parkston getting ready to give it back here to Wolsey-Wessington. Parkston going 55 yards in 3 plays. Runs of 2-0 and 53 for Coulter Kramer. And Kramer, the feature back for this Parkston offense, shows why on the opening possession. Also, of course,
skills of this Parkston team on full display. Richmond's going to let this one bounce because it is going into the end zone.
Kick goes into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. 1st and 10.
So for Parkston, again, 3 rushing plays and a touchdown. Wolsey-Wessington did get a first down on that last drive. They went for passing completions of 20 and 10.
2 for 30 yards, but the run game has been -2, -1, and 2 sacks, both for 10-yard losses. So Wolsey-Wessington will have to figure out something on the offensive line as they're going to start Richmond out with an empty backfield. Taylor all by himself back there. 3 receivers left and a wing right, and now here's a motion man. It's Rainford. They'll fake the handoff. Quick pass near side for Moshe. Moshe looking for a block. He got it from Hughes. He's out to around the 30 steps out of bounds around the 29. So he'll pick up about 9 yards on the pass play. Caleb to Moshe. And at least early on in this one, it appears that will be the way for Wolsey-Wessington to chip away a little bit here at this defense, because at least early on the rushing defense looks pretty stout. And they'll test it here. Rainford to his left. Caleb from the gun. Wing left. 2 receivers left. Overloading the near side. They got the option. They'll set up the screen to Hughes, and that is quickly sniffed out, but they do get the first down. Just needed a yard there. Got about 2. So Hughes 2 catches, 22 yards. Moshe 2 catches, 19 yards. Caleb is 4 out of 4 for 41. As the Wolsey-Wessington Warbirds trying to get something going on their second drive. 6:40 to play first quarter. Parkston leads 6-0 on a 53-yard Coulter Kramer run. Going right now, line it up at linebacker. He's on the list as a defensive back, but playing up in that linebacker zone. Here's Caleb from the gun. Fakes the handoff to Moshe. He'll keep it himself. And boy, they tripped him up right across the 30, and he saw that open lane. He saw a lot of green on that side of the field. And he's a little bummed out he got tripped up there. I'm sure he felt like he could have broke that one. Picks up about 3. Set up a 2nd and 7 for Wolsey-Wessington. That is the first positive rushing play of the game. They'll go 2 wide left, 1 right. Again, empty backfield for Caleb. Richmond with a wing left on a 2nd and 7. Quick pass right side for Moshe. That's complete. First down, and then some as he knocks. Oh, he stepped out of bounds. And it will be a first down. In fact, he's out to around the 47.
First down.
So the pickup here is around a dozen. As Wolsey-Wessington moves the chains again here in Parkston. 45 left here in the first quarter. 6-0 Trojans. Wessington electing to, I'm assuming, throw the ball a little more than they wanted to on the first 2 drives, but I guess I don't know the game plan, and it's got a lot of passes in it anyway. Two receivers left and a wing left. Rainford lone man in the backfield on a 1st and 10. Warbirds from their own 44. Caleb this time a little protection left side. He's got a man open. Completes the pass to Rainford at the 45, the 40 to the 35. But there's a flag on the play, and I think this one's coming back. The officials are talking it over, and yes, it will in fact come back and be a hold on Wolsey-Wessington. So the first penalty of the night, a hold against the Warbirds, 1 penalty, 10 yards. And we'll call back another nice first down pass play here. As it will also turn a first and 10.
A hold against the Warbirds. That'll be a 10-yard mark off from the start of the foul.
And 20.
1st and 20.
In the middle.
5:40 left here in the first quarter. Wolsey-Wessington 1st and 20 after the penalty. Here's Rainford in motion. He'll fake the handoff, swing the pass to Moshe. Again, he's got a block. Moshe across the 35. And down to around the 37.
Richmond to Richmond. Brought down by Holzbauer.
Holzbauer over to make.
It'll be 2nd down and 16.
Go over to make the block. They will pick up 4 on the pass play. And set up a 2nd and 16. Okay, Richmond is 6 for 6 in the passing game as they found a little bit of rhythm through the air. Wing left, 2 receivers left. Peyton Rainford to his left as Caleb Richmond will go 2nd and 16. Around 37, back to pass, and again a little bit of time. Pass over the middle is too far out in front of O'Shane, incomplete, nearly intercepted.
Pass intended for Moshe Richmond is incomplete. It'll be 3rd down and 16.
By number 2, Mason. So the first incompletion of the night. Caleb Richmond, 6 out of 7. It's 757 yards. Played so far 2 different receivers. And using Moshe so far here tonight. Number 30 and 16. Trips left, wing right. Caleb Richmond from the gun on 3rd and long. Snap back to Richmond. Quick pass.
By Johnny Weber. So Weber will get the ball back for his Parkston Trojans. Trojans leading now 6-0. 4:50 left here in the opening quarter. Wolsey-Wessington getting a little bit
Game, but then the turnover. And here's the double wing, single back, and a little bit of an adjustment there.
Kramer brought down by Keaton Zomer. No gain on the play, 2nd and 10.
I don't think it's
Going to go for the 4th box. Warbirds need something positive on defense. I'm just going to put it back on the last one. 2nd. 4:16 left here in the opening quarter. 6-0 Parkston. Trojans just got an interception. It's going to turn over in the points. The wing single back under center. Carter Summer. Put up on the misdirection. Pickup is maybe 2.
And let's see who that one was. Gage Jadozi, I think. Pick up about 3 there, and that's going to set up 3rd and around 8. They'll fake the handoff now, coming back to the near side, and quickly tackled maybe a yard or so was Mason Jervik. So the misdirection not really working much there. They get about half a yard. That's going to set them up on a 4th and 6. And decision time here as Coach Grave here at the Wolsey-Wessington 39 might be kind of on the border of go for it territory here. I think they are going for it. And they will on a 4th and around 6 from just inside the Warbird 40. They'll go now from the gun. 2 receivers left. Single back. Summer back to pass. He's got a little time.
Towards the end zone,
by Richmond. So the first pass attempt of the night by Summer
is an interception, and I think it was an O'Shea. And so Wolsey-Wessington will get it back. And when you want to talk about a long field, they will start just inside their own 5. There's always South Dakota Attorney General's Office, Division of Consumer Protection, bringing us the reading of the officials. We got Solar coming here tonight in Parkston. It's the South Dakota Attorney General's Office, Division of Consumer Protection. 6-0 Trojans. Wolsey-Wessington 1st and 10, their own 5-yard line. Caleb under center, the pitch to the near side. O'Shea trying to dive ahead, picks up a couple.
Richmond carries brought down by Reichert. 5-yard gain, 2nd and 5.
Gains around 4. And now on a 2nd and 6, Rainford is to Caleb's left. 1 wide each side and a wing left. On 2nd and around 6, Richmond barking out the play. I don't know if they're trying to get him to jump off sides. I think so. Down to the final 2 minutes here of the first quarter, and they'll go back to the snap count here as the hard count didn't work. Fake the handoff, quick pass right side, complete to Moshe, first down. Passes out to around the 16, pick up around 6.
Richmond to Richmond. Brought down by Summer. First down for the Warbirds.
Carter Summer, the opposing quarterback, also defensive back, over to make the stop for Parkston. Minute 45 left here, first quarter, 6-0, the Trojans lead. Trojans bust a big run on their first possession. Wolsey-Wessington has given it up by punt and interception, and they just got an interception back from the Trojans. Now on a 1st and 10.
Recovered by Coulter Kramer, first down Trojan.
Coulter Kramer
on the fumble recovery. And the Trojans will have it back on the short field, 1st and 10 at the Warbird 19. Minute 31.
Here from Parkston, 6-0 Trojans. Again, scoring on a big rushing play by Coulter Kramer. Run the single back, or double wing single back, almost exclusively. They did switch to the shotgun and then threw the pitch. So I don't know if they'll switch to that. On the run, there's number
keeper. Game 9, 2nd and 1.
Down to the final minute here of the opening quarter is they'll go 2nd and 1.
Correction, first down Trojan.
Correction, first down. So that was a 10-yard gain. And it'll be 1st and goal. Well, the Trojans just inside the 10. They'll hurry to the line, double wing, single back. Is on the ground as Summer mishandles the handoff.
Summer falls on the loose ball.
Bryson Blue.
It was 2nd down and goal.
So a fumble that they do recover, and that'll back them up about 7 yards. Final 20 seconds now of quarter 1, 6-0 Parkston. On a 2nd and goal from back around the 17. Summer in motion again. He'll get the handoff left side, breaks through the first wave, pick up maybe 5 or 6.
Carter Summer carries again. Colin Hughes on the tackle. It'll be 3rd and goal for the Trojans.
And that will be the end of
That's the end of the first quarter.
Quarter in
Score,
Parkston, Trojans 6,
1-6.
Warbirds 9.
In a minute, 60 seconds on KOKK.
With nearly 130 stores in 12 states, Slumberland has the buying power to bring you the best values from the nation's top furniture brands. Slumberland is America's #1 dealer for Lazy Boy furniture. Slumberland is also the Midwest's largest retailer for Sealy, Simmons, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic mattresses. Slumberland of Huron is completely locally owned and operated. Our staff, including sales and delivery, is made up entirely of your neighbors in Huron. So for the best brands at the best prices, along with truly local service, turn to Slumberland Furniture of Huron.
It's a little brighter than I'd like it to be, but oh well.
6B Seed and Supply of Alpena is your Legend Seeds dealer. Wishes good luck to all area teams. As a Legend Seeds dealer, 6B has access to all the leading traits, genetics, and innovative biologicals in the industry. You can guarantee they have your best interest in mind. Call 6B Seed 605-354-2699 and put their name and Legend Seeds products to work on your farm.
Dakota Sports is committed to excellence in sports broadcasting.
Welcome back to Parkston, a fresh 12 on the board. The Trojans, after a quarter, lead 6-0. Both teams come in tonight unbeaten on the season. For Wolsey-Wessington, this game tonight, Kimball White Lake next Friday, the toughest 2 games of the season, the last 2 games of the season, and both on the road for Trojans after a quarter. Parks
On now a 3rd and goal from, I think, the 11. And off is Summer, near side, head down inside the 10, busts the tackle, he's down to the 5.
About 2 or 3. So it's going to be 4th and goal after the pickup of pretty close to 10. Now Parkston here will have a chance to punch in their second touchdown.
From the 2. And off is Summer, who tries to cut back and second touchdown
Will come with 11:24 to play in the second. Be a 2-yard Carter Summer run. And now they will look for a 2-point conversion, try to get it to 14. They lead 12-0, 11:24 to play here in the first half. Motion left to right. Summer with the throw, and the 2-point throw is good. 11:24 to play first half, 14-0 Trojans. Backs to Parkston. And
The
Olympic Chevrolet in Huron, count on an experienced staff. Count on a knowledgeable staff. At Olympic Chevrolet, count on a helpful and friendly staff. So whether you're in the market for a brand new vehicle or a used, dependable vehicle, count on the staff at Olympic Chevrolet to help you get the vehicle that best fits your needs. Olympic Chevrolet, call them at 605-352-6411. See them at 500 4th Street Northeast in Huron, or go online at olympicgmc.com. Drive off the lot today with the vehicle that you've been dreaming about from Olympic Chevrolet.
I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Dairy Queen's ice cream, of course. Get your favorite cool treats at Dairy Queen of Huron. Get a chocolate-dipped cone, a dilly bar, hot fudge sundae, or their famous DQ blizzards. And for parties, anniversaries, or any occasion, order a DQ cake or a DQ blizzard cake. Dairy Queen of Huron is open every day of the week. Drive up, carry out, or dine in. Dairy Queen of Huron. Hot eats and cool treats.
Dakota Sports.
And welcome back to Parkston. 11:24 to play here in the first half, and the hometown Trojans have taken a 14-0 lead. Both teams have thrown an interception. Both teams have fumbled, although the Trojans recovered their fumble. Wolsey-Wessington did not, leading to a score for the Trojans. Here's Parkston with the run up and the ensuing kick. This one taken around the 15, the 20, tripped up across the 25. And the run back will end right about the 30-yard line. Carter Summer on the stop there on Rainford. And Wolsey-Wessington now down a couple of touchdowns here, and will go to work offensively now left to right here in quarter number 2. Wolsey-Wessington, of course, the road white unis, black numbers. Parkston in the home blues, white numbers, orange outline. Be Richmond.
One wide right and an empty backfield. It'll go wing left as well. On the gun, quick pass, far side to Moshe. Moshe just trying to outrun everybody. Got past the first guy.
Richmond to Richmond.
Summer over to force him out of bounds. The pickup is around 7. We'll make it, 6. We'll make it 2nd and about 4. So again, Richmond in the passing department is 8 out of 10 for around 70 yards. He does have that one interception, but just the one incompletion other than that interception. Here's Moshe in motion, and he will get the handoff coming across. Got a shove from his blocker and will pick up the first down. He needed 3 yards, and he got 4, and Moshe, he got through the hole behind his block, and then he passed his blocker, and the blocker just kind of gave him the 2 hands to the back. Not from the other team, his own blocker, legal, and propels him to the first down. Wolsey-Wessington 1st and 10, their own 39. Trying to get something on the board here. They trail 14-0. Caleb from the gun. Now they'll go double wing, single back. Motion from one of those wings. They'll give it to Rainford. Oh, no. That was Colin Hughes. Hughes able to wriggle his way ahead for about 3. Make it 2nd and 7. Wolsey-Wessington, their own 43-yard line. 10.5 to play first half. Remember, halftime will get you whatever scores we can find. Scoreboard updates, of course, always brought to you by the Mirror Family Hair Care, downtown Huron. Some games for some area teams tonight. We'll try to keep you up to date. I know Hitchcock-Tular's at Faulkton. Here's Caleb under center. I formation behind him. They'll fake the pitch. Caleb out to pass. Wings it back across the field to Moshe, and that'll be a first down. 50, 45, and out of bounds at the Parkston 44. So they'll pick up 7 plus 5 more is a dozen. They haven't moved the chains yet. Oh, we got a flag on the play. They're marking the ball at the 45, so I got to believe this is going to go against Parkston. In fact, we're going to write the pass down for a dozen. Oh, it's a false start, so I guess it is coming back. Wow, that's odd. That's odd that the play was even allowed to get going there if that was a false start. But so we will erase the 12-yard gain in the first down, and we'll turn that into a 2nd and well, if it was a false start, it'd be 1st and 15, would it not? I don't understand how we get a 1st and 11. Oh, okay, 2nd down. That makes more sense. They got the 3 on the run from Hughes. And then the penalty goes for, I don't know, maybe around 4, but we'll take it. 2nd and 11. Wolsey-Wessington, their own 37-yard line. Caleb again from the gun. 2 receivers left, 1 right. The snap, and he's going to run it himself. Right up the middle, got a block, got knocked off his base after the line of scrimmage, and he'll pick up about 2. Got that initial block, but this Parkston defense is tough on the run. I don't know what the season statistics are for rushing yards allowed, rushing touchdowns allowed, those sort of defensive stats, but I'm just guessing
that they're Madden-esque for this Parkston team because they just have given up nothing to a team that I've seen run all over people this season. Caleb from the gun, 2 wide left, 1 wide right. Set up on a 3rd and around 8 from their own 42. Again, the hard count trying to possibly get somebody off sides. And now Caleb, I think, had a little bit of an equipment problem, him or Moshe, and they will take a timeout. 8:39 to play first half, 14-0 Parkston. Wolsey-Wessington on a 3rd and 8 when we come back in 30 seconds. A 30-second timeout on KOKK.
This is Matt Sibley with Brian J. Davidson Insurance Agency in Huron. You changed thousands of diapers, cut off hundreds of crusts, played hours of peekaboo
One
and
second,
duck
I got to get this scoreboard
because you do
pulled up.
anything for your kids.
What?
That's why it's so important to protect them with life insurance from State Farm. State Farm agent Brian Davidson will help make it easy and affordable to help you protect your family, no matter what the future holds. Because for the people you do anything for, life insurance could mean everything. Call today, because like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
You're tuned to Dakota Sports on KOKK.
Welcome back to Parkston here on Tigers Tonight in action over on Tiger Radio. They are at Aberdeen. And with 8 minutes to play in the second quarter, zeros on the board up there at Gene Brownell Complex in Aberdeen is, again, 0-0. 8 minutes to play in the first half in our game of the night over on Tiger Radio. 14-0. Parkston leads here in Parkston. Also 8 minutes to go in the first half of this one. Here's Rainford in motion right to left. They'll fake the handoff. Caleb back to pass. Avoids the sack. And now
near side, complete to Moshe at the 50. If they give him the longest part of this pass, it'll be a first down. But it seems like
back a little bit. So we'll see. They're marking it. That's going to be a first down. So we'll go 1-0 for 8, and they'll move the chains, and Wolsey-Wessington will go 1st and 10, just shy of midfield. 8.5 minutes left here in the half. And some of it, of course, you got to keep in mind is field perspective, as we have kind of an aerial view, and it's not exactly a straight view, so sometimes the mark doesn't look as favorable until they actually put the football down. Here's Moshe in motion right to left. They'll swing the pass out to him.
immediately will dive ahead for a short.
Pass to Richmond, hit by Hillsbound.
The Warbirds again kind of feeling, or have to be feeling, at least a
No
little
gain on the
bit.
play, 2nd and 10.
They figured something out against this Parkston defense is the little passes, the little flares out, the screen pass. A lot of it has been pretty successful against this Trojan defense tonight. A Trojan defense that has given up virtually nothing in the run game. Here's Caleb from the gun. Rainford to
Moshe wide right, Ashton Hill wide left. Moshe now in motion. And they'll get...
He's in for
Take Rainford carry straight ahead.
Bring it out to the Parkston 46. So the gain is 5, and it'll make it 3rd and 5. Parkston a 14-0 lead. Couple of rushing touchdowns. One by Coulter Kramer, one by Carter Summer. I don't know if it was their plan all along or if this is how they run the offense, but Bryson Bruning, a sophomore.
Most of the snaps.
When he hands off mostly to Summer, and then when Summer's in, he
Kramer. Summer got his touchdown. We'll see what they do next time. Here's a little flare pass. Almost pick six, but Rainford going to make it into something as he is in for a gain of around 20.
And the first down for the Warbirds.
Pretty sure that was a big gain for Wolsey-Wessington. We'll get them down to around the 27 of the Parkston Trojans, so that one just shy of 20. And the Warbirds again moving the football, having a lot of success in the passing. From the gun, and receivers right, one left. Empty backfield on a 1st and 10. The pass in. Over the middle. Somewhere on the coverage there. I was thinking maybe, possibly, you might get a pass interference. Oh, now there is a flag, but that's out of the backfield, so that's probably.
Pass was incomplete. There's a flag on the play.
Generally, the back judge is not going to make a call on a pass interference play across the field from him, but they are talking it over. So, Parkston's backing up. They made no indication to us what the penalty is. They're going to mark it off against Parkston without, I think, even telling us. Personal foul. Roughing the pass. So that is a big first and 10 for the Warbirds. That is a 15-yard variety. And will give Wolsey-Wessington the football down just outside the 10. So again, on the penalty, 1st and 10, and it looks like they'll mark them the 14-yard line. Here's Rainford in motion. Hughes will get the handoff. Off the right guard, he picks up maybe a yard, maybe 2.
Hughes carried down by Riker. Second and 9.
Second and around 9 from about 12 or 13. Washington gets the play. It's huge. Follow the double wing up to the far side. A yard on the run here. And that will be so that'll make it 3rd and 8. Wolsey-Wessington lining up at the Parkston 11. Trojans lead 14-0. 5:25 left first half. Wolsey-Wessington had the ball first. Parkston will get it after halftime. Comes Ashton Hill back on for Wolsey-Wessington. Plays Lars Tweed. 5:06 left here in the second. 3rd and around 8. Down to Parkston 10. Taylor, lost out of the package.
Loss, it'll be 4th and 11 for the Warbirds.
Make it 4th and 11 at the 19. Warbirds need about the 3-yard line to as 3 over. So Wolsey-Wessington with a final chance to score on this drive, a 4th and 11 from the Parkston 14. 15 to play first half, 14 left to go. Hard count again. Don't get anybody to move. Sets up for the count. Now wait for the switch sides. One wide each side. You're going to have to call a timeout pretty soon. 3:56 left here in the first half. 14-0 Parkston. But Wolsey-Wessington charging on a 4th and 11 from the Trojans 14 when we come back in 30 seconds. 30 seconds on KOKK. Welcome back to Parkston. Scoreboard brought to you by the Beaver Family Hair Care, downtown Huron. 6 minutes to play in the first half. Aberdeen Central and Huron zeros. Fulton leading Hitchcock Tudor 26-0. 5 minutes to play in the second quarter of that one. Mount Vernon Plankinton leading Miller Highmore Herald 6-0. 10 minutes to play in the first half there. Woonsocket and Wessington Spring Sanborn Central leading Chamberlain 12-0. 4 minutes to play in the second quarter of that one. Warbirds Pollock leading Clarkville Lake 14-0. 7 minutes to play in the ball game.
It'll be fourth down and 11 for the Warbirds.
So Wolsey-Wessington here, 14-0 Parkston leads. 3:56 remaining in the first half. Warbirds have their best chance of Take the handoff. They're going to launch one to Moshe left side. Ball kicked and here's their passing clearance call. That's all you wait for now. I don't think any Yankees came out. And the Warbirds will turn it over.
The ball goes over the Trojans on down. First and 10 Parkston.
But again, they are 12 of 14 tonight in the passing game. That one interception and just 2 incompletions on the night for Caleb Richmond. Hasn't translated to points yet as the Wolsey-Wessington Warbirds trail here 14-0, and now Parkston will get it back on their own 14-yard line with 3:50 to play in the first half on 1st and 10. Over here from his own 14 to the 39. 25 on the run by Shooters. He started out this game at the helm and now has been the lead back since. Kramer got hurt, I don't think so. Kramer's been in the
First and 10 Trojans.
So the second summer fumble that they recovered tonight, and for Wolsey-Wessington, of course, you got to feel like that was 2 opportunities there that
missed chances, I guess, if you will, as they put the ball on the ground, but Warbirds couldn't get on top of it. And they get a first down out of the deal on this one. 1st and 10, Warbird 47.
Parkston quarterback, number 11, Bryson Bruning from the gun. He'll hand it off to Summer. Trying to bounce through, he runs into initial tackle.
Carry for Parkston, brought down by Moshe Richmond. 2-yard gain, 2nd and 7.
Football 3, 2nd and 7 with 3 minutes to play in the half. Remember, at halftime, we're going to look at the first half statistics here. Parkston almost all rushing. Wolsey-Wessington almost all passing. That's the preview for halftime. I'll get you the unofficial numbers as I keep them myself. So, Bruning snap goes through his hands. He's going to have to fall on this at the 40, and they're going to lose major yardage here, probably about a dozen.
Snap goes over Bruning's head.
So the bad snap will lose them 11. And we'll make it 3rd and 21. So the Trojans not without mistakes tonight. They have fumbled twice. They recovered both, and they did throw that interception on their only pass attempt.
And Summer to his right, 2 receivers right, and a wing right. He's throwing the pass. Nope, he's going to run it. Touchdown inside the 45 and cross midfield. Pick up at around 10.
Bruning keeps it. Brought down by right.
Ryder Jensen to make the stop for Wolsey-Wessington. Ryder got the start there last week, and of course is one of really a rotation of 4 or 5 guys there in that on that level. 90 seconds to play here in the first half, and Parkston's going to face a 4th and 12. And of course they are going to take their time. I'm sure if they could help it, they wouldn't give Wolsey-Wessington the ball back, of course, but they're going to have to with a little bit of time. Clock at 1:15 as Summer is ready to punt it away with a couple of steps.
44. And I think it's Rainford. Oh, Summer is faking it. He's going to run it. And he is tackled for a loss.
Brought down by
So a turnover. And Wolsey-Wessington probably better field position than you would have got from a punt, barring, of course, a spectacular return of some sort. So that's best case scenario, I think, for the Warbirds, is right now they're 1st and 10 at midfield. 1:01 to play in the first half. The Trojans lead 14-0. Parkston will get the football back after the halftime break. Wolsey-Wessington had the game's first possession, as Parkston won the toss and deferred.
So I would assume we'll see Wolsey-Wessington take a couple of shots downfield, as they very much would like to get in the books here before the half. 1:01 to play first half, 1st and 10 midfield, 14-0 Parkston. Here's Moshe in motion. Caleb will tuck it and run. Right back up the middle, nothing there. It's back to short loss.
Richmond keeps it on the option. Brought down by several.
Loss will be 1, 2nd and 11, and they're going to let that clock wind. 45 seconds to play here in the first half. And they're going to call a timeout. Nope, they're going to just kind of hurry it up a little bit. 2 receivers left, 1 right, and a wing left. Caleb all alone in the backfield. Here's Moshe in motion right to left. They'll swing it out to Moshe. He'll pick up 5 and pushed out of bounds.
Richmond to Richmond, chased out of bounds by Holzbauer.
Turns Bauer over to make sure that he got out of bounds. He did. He'll stop the clock at 24 seconds.
3 down and 5
in the first half, and it'll be a 3rd and 5 for Wolsey-Wessington at the Parkston 45-yard line. 24 seconds to play first half, and again, the Trojans will have the ball after half, so Wolsey-Wessington could sneak out a score here. That would be huge for the Warbirds. Here's Caleb from the gun. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Motion man left to right is Rainford. They'll swing that same pass. Rainford had a catcher behind him, but he got a gun. Inside the 40, he'll pick up a first down, and he got out of bounds.
Pass complete
So the pickup is 5. It's basically the same play that Moshe that they've been running to the far side of the field. They just ran it to Peyton Rainford to the near side. And all they're going to say is just shy, although I don't
4th down and 1 for the Warbirds.
really know how, but they're not going to measure it. And well, they say it should.
That'd have been the safer.
So it'll be 4th down, 4th and inches. I think he got out of bounds, so 18 seconds to play here in the first half, and again, the clock will not start until the Warbirds snap the ball, as he did get out of bounds. He is, however, 4th and inches. Rainford and Ashton Hill wide left, wide right, Moshe. Colin Hughes a wing left. Here's Caleb from the gun on 4th and inches. He will run it right up the middle, and will pick up the first down and end zone. 35-30, got a block, 50-10. The speed to the end zone, and he is in for the touchdown. 41 yards. Where's the flag? Everybody's looking around like there's a penalty. So hold on the Warbirds. We'll call back the 2nd long play for Wolsey-Wessington.
Hold against the Warbirds. 10 yards, spot of the foul.
So that will make.
He did pick enough, up enough for a first down.
So they get some of the yardage, enough for a first down, and then the hold happens. So I guess they get some of the yardage, and they're going to take a timeout. 1st and 10, they'll go from the Trojan 40 with 8 seconds to play in the half. We'll take a 30-second timeout, back in 30 seconds. 30 seconds on Caleb Hickey. Welcome back to Parkston. 2 minutes to play in the first half at Gene Brownell Complex in Aberdeen. And the Huron Tigers and the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles are knotted at 0-0. That is our game of the night over on Tiger Radio on 1340 AM, 95.3 FM, and live on the web at HuronRadio.com. Of course, you can listen live to anything that we have on the air, minus the programs. They don't allow us to rebroadcast those on the screen, but everything else we can get online at HuronRadio.com. Of course, there's links to YouTube pages, videos,
First and 10 for the Warbirds.
slowly but surely perfecting, getting into that craft here. So here in Parkston, one more play, maybe two for Wolsey-Wessington. They're on 1st and 10 from the Trojan 37. 8 seconds to play first half, 14-0 Parkston. The Trojans will get the ball after the break. Caleb back to pass, flushed out, nearly sacked, he got away. 30, 25, 20, trying to get out of bounds. Did he? He did. With a second left, he'll step out of bounds at the 19, and now a flag, I think it's going to be a late hit, and that'll be 15 more. We'll wait and see what the situation is. He goes 19 on the run, and then the flag came out after he was pushed out of bounds, so I don't see it being anything other than a late hit. The officials are talking it over whether or not, maybe they'll just pick it up. That's possible too. No, personal. Oh, it's against the Warbirds.
A personal foul against the Warbirds.
Did not see that coming. So they're marching back 15 after the 18-yard run. And will effectively make it 1st and 9.
I just see you earlier.
Or maybe even 1 second to play here in the half, so the Warbirds will get, obviously, one play. Barring a defensive penalty, I think you get one more on time down. This has been slightly confusing first half. As far as officiating has gone. The Warbirds have had 2 touchdowns called back. And now they're saying, no, you can't go because it's a 1st down. So they had it as 1st and 8, and now they have to reset as it's a 1st and 10. So not that it makes a difference. There's 1 second left, and there's 1 play here in the second. It'll be Caleb Richmond from the gun, 2 wide left, 1 wide right, and a wing left is Hughes. On the final play of the first half for the Wolsey-Wessington Warbirds, Parkston leads 14-0. Back to Caleb. Caleb winging it to Moshe. Moshe making the adjustment. Tried to tip it back to himself. Couldn't get it done incomplete. And that'll do it for the first half of play. In Parkston,
That'll be the end of the first half. The score, Parkston 14.
Warbirds
Wolsey-Wessington 0.
back with a halftime show in 3 minutes. 3 minutes on 12:10 KOKA.
But I forgot it in my so I'll be right back.
Here's some scores from around 9-man football. Freeman Marion Freeman Academy leads Harvard Oklahoma 38-0. Elton Lake Benton over Dewbrook area 35-6. Avon leads Scotland Middle 24-20. Kimball White Lake over Gregory 14-8. The Smith over Great Plains Lutheran 24-14. Library Hurley leads Hanson 14-0. Hill City leads Canoga 21-16. Ipswich over Mill of Frederick 6-0. Whitman Heckla over Wilmot 37-6. Howard over Garrettson 28-0. Bonham over Platt, Geddes 20-6. Centerville over Gayville.
And welcome back to Parkston. As always, we start our halftime show with the scoring summary, and it's not going to take long. Not a lot to talk about. 2 first half touchdowns, both by the hometown Trojans. Parkston 6 in the first quarter, 8 in the second, 14 in the half, and then 14-0 over Wolsey-Wessington. The Warbirds did have 2 touchdowns called back for penalty in the first half of this ball game, and have kind of a weird relationship with this officiator earlier tonight. Parkston in the first quarter, 7:02 to play in the first 53-yard Boulder frame run. The 2-point run failed. It was 6-0 Parkston after 1 quarter. 1 more touchdown in the second. This one on a 2-yard Carter Summer run. The 2-point pass was good, and that leads us to our halftime score of Parkston 14, Wolsey-Wessington nothing. Back in the studios for 3 minutes. We'll come back with individual numbers, and we'll try to take a look at the scoreboard. The Tigers and Aberdeen Central have played to a 0-0 tie with about 2 minutes to play in the first half of our game tonight over on Tiger Radio, so we'll get you an update on that. First, though, the individual numbers. We'll do that after a 3-minute timeout. Back in Parkston in 3 minutes. Trojans lead here at the half, 14-0 over Wolsey-Wessington. Back to the battle of the undefeateds in 3 minutes. 3 minutes on KOKK.
And then she ordered a pillow for that fundraiser. I know.
Potentially
Yes,
make it
pretty
to me
adamant.
anytime.
Right.
And said they're coming up for the game. I was like, well, I'll be there.
They're all gonna run down the street. I mean, I don't have it, but I'll get over it. We usually have to steal one here of everybody that's here. That's the only.
Well, I was worried because How's it going? Good, how are you?
And welcome back to Parkston. Trojans lead Wolsey-Wessington here at the half, 14-0. Taking a look at the visiting numbers from Warbirds. Caleb Richmond at the half, 13 of 17 for 110 and a touchdown. Interception picked up there by Johnny Weber in the first half of this one. Again, Caleb Richmond is 13 of 17 for 110 and a pick. Catches, Carl Hughes 2 for 22, Peyton Ranger 2 for 25, and Moshe Richmond at the half has 9 catches for 63 yards. Rangers 13 of 17, 110 and a pick. Moshe leads in receiving 9 catches for 63 yards. On the ground, not a lot going on. Colin Hughes 2 toes, 4 carries, Moshe 2 carries 8 yards. Peyton Ranger 3 carries 4 yards, and a couple they lost, and Caleb Richmond 7 carries for 28 yards. Kind of heavily penalized. Wolsey-Wessington 5 penalties for 50 yards in the first half, and the problem is 2 of those penalties called back touchdowns, and 1 called back a long play inside the 5. So for Wolsey-Wessington, obviously got to feel like they left a couple of points out there in the first half of this one. Again, 5 penalties, 50 yards. Caleb Richmond was sacked 3 times for a total of 23 yards lost early on in this one. Again, Wolsey-Wessington trailing for Parkston, Carter Summers 0 for 1 with a pick. Moshe Richmond interception, the only pass attempt tonight by the Parkston Trojans. They ran 17 rushing plays and 2 touchdowns. Bryson Brewing, 1 carry minus 7, 2 fumbles. No, not for him. 1 carry minus 7 for Bryson Brewing. Carry for 3 for Gage Dozie, a carry for 1 from Mason Jervik. Colton Craven, 5 carries, 57 yards and a touchdown. And Carter Summer, 8 carries, 56 yards and a touchdown. And another place where Wolsey-Wessington's got to feel like they left a few out there was with Carter Summer's 2 fumbles. They recovered both of them. Wolsey-Wessington, obviously, opportunities missed there as Summers knocked it up twice, but so the Trojans on the ground around 120, nothing through the air, 15 penalty yards, but Parkston with 14 points. Wolsey-Wessington on the ground around 40 to 45, another 110 through the air, 50 penalty yards, 3 sacks, and of course 1 interception for Wolsey-Wessington in the first half of this one. Send it back to the studios for another 3 minutes. When we come back, we'll break down the scoreboard. It looks like the Tigers scored right before the break to lead 7-0 at the half in Aberdeen. We'll update your Mirror Family Hair Care scoreboard in 3 minutes. 3 minutes on KOK.
like everywhere.
They're North Carolina. Which one?
What?
Yeah, they're not.
I know. I like, what is up with that? They need to make two batches. This is how it happens, right? Oh, yeah, you're right. Somebody would have something to say about it.
Paul Harvey was That's what I did.
Hey, but your pop did? You know, we do catch up on a lot, so if my time is really, that's what you need. You people have to work. Yeah. You make friends in life. They're having a lot of fun. So he has not been much. Like, they didn't come for like part of a day and then they're gone. So we're going to them.
Our corn.
One of them came home Friday and one came home Saturday, like different times. For homecoming, I think, no, yes, he was home for homecoming, but then he left on Saturday. And then she came on Saturday and left on Sunday or something like that. So, I don't know. He hasn't been answered yet. I told him we're coming tomorrow, and I haven't got an answer from Connor. He said, we'll just be at our house all day, just show up. I'm like, okay, your friends are going to be okay with that? You know, I said I would take you guys out for supper. I stayed up all night last night making monster cookies for them. Monster cookies. Oh. Yeah. Because that's what only Connor can have, so I figured I better make it. Yes.
Welcome back to Parkston halftime show. Parkston Trojans leading Wolsey-Wessington by a score of 14-0. Our scoreboard updates, of course, as always, are brought to you by Lori and Kylie at the Mirror Family Hair Care downtown Huron. Lori and Kylie at Mirror offering plethora of services for the entire family. Cuts, colors, waxes, curls, hair treatment, sugar and eyelash extensions, and insects. You can stop anything except walk-ins at the Family Hair Care 3546 downtown Huron. You can also call for an appointment with Lori. Call 605-883-CARE or call or text Kylie at 605-553-1628. Again, 605-553-1628. Kylie or call Lori at 605-883-CARE. That's our scoreboard update, and at the half, the Huron Tigers indeed took a lead into the halftime locker room at the Brownell Complex. In Aberdeen, Huron 7, Aberdeen Central 0. That is a halftime score at our Huron Tiger Radio. Another halftime score is Yankton, the third-rated team in 11AA. On the upset, looking for a win over number 1 Brookings. Yankton 14, Brookings nothing.
I tell them they can look at they can look where I'm at anytime. Yeah, but they do.
Other scores across the state on her flight, Looks like it's Washington Sanford Central leading Chamberlain at half 19. Metropolitan defeated Floodwood away tonight. This matter like over the Great Lakes in Noah. And Florence Henry leading Redfield 27 with the remaining. Get a light show. That is a full champion scoreboard. Of course, here at Parkston, the Trojans Warbirds 14-0. I will tell you. A tight one over on Tiger Radio as we hear on Tigers lead Aberdeen Central 7-0 after break. Only check
How you like it?
Parkston will have the football to start the second half of play here tonight. Won the toss, deferred. Wessington took the ball.
She invited us to come
Tossed it up leading to the first Parkston touchdown.
We don't think it's just to be here.
A couple of times there in the first half. Parkston also committed some errors. They had an interception of their own and 2 fumbles, but they recovered both of their fumbles. In my opinion, that's kind of the difference in this game right now. Parkston leads 14-0. 12 we're about ready to get back on the rails for football. Getting set to kick off right to left. Fresh 12 on the board. So they'll get that done. And here's the run up and they'll with a bit of a shorter Trojans on their side of the 50, 1st and 10, their own 46-yard line. There's also no time. Came off the clock. Pretty remarkable. Parkston will start 1st and 10. That looks like they'll mark on their own 45. Double wing, single back, Summer in motion. He'll get the first handoff for the second half. Cut back, follow the guard, picks up from about 8. And that'll be about it.
Carter Summer carries for the Trojans. Ranger on the top.
On back, 9 carries, 64 yards, a touchdown, a couple of fumbles that they do end up recovering.
Second down and 7.
14-0, Parkston in the lead. Wolsey-Wessington defensively looked like they were starting to get it figured out on the offensive side of the football, starting to throw some passes and get some positive yards. Summer broke another one, 40-45.
Summer's carries, there's a flag on the play.
Pickup is 14, but what's the flag? The same infraction. It looks like it's going to go against the Warbirds. What the officials say. They do a personal foul, horse collar against.
There'll be a 15-yard personal foul for a horse collar tackle against the Warbirds. That'll be called down to the end of the round.
You're going to get Parkston and Friends out of down. And plus, of course, they pick up 14 on the run. So after all that, down to the 17-yard line, Parkston on a 1st and 10. Double wing, single back, motion left to right. They'll fake that and give it to Summer coming across the other way. Summer cuts it inside the 15, and he's out of bounds around the 1st down marker.
Summer's carries, out of bounds.
Or at least not that. As Summer will pick up
second down and 1.
And we'll make it 2nd and 1 inside the 10. Minute into the second half, 14-0. Parkston threatening to put up their 3rd score of the night. Same look, double wing, single back, Bryson running under center, and a lot of Parkston options here with the double wing, single back. A lot of misdirection plays. Here's some motion by Summer. He will get the handoff, but first, false start, and that will go against. Or I'm just going to wait because I've said a few times tonight it's going to go against Parkston.
No, it's not. It's against the Warbirds.
It'll be an onside penalty against the Warbirds. That'll be a first down for the Trojans.
I guess somebody must have been lined up in the end. So two
First and
penalties, 20
goal,
yards in the
Parkston.
second half. Sound penalty, 70 yards against the Warbirds tonight. And we'll give the Trojans a first and goal from inside the 5. Summer left side, fighting his way in. Second effort, third I'm going to put it down for Carter. Look for a 2-point conversion here. Now 20-0 at home. Same look. The wing single back.
This might be a showing.
The Tigers, nice. Tigers upset nothing.
I don't want to play either.
I see your torture.
He doesn't know how to run.
You don't have. You should be more. You don't have to try.
A really good day. Not only can he not fly, he's getting tortured.
Where am I?
Oh man, I wish I would have
I was like doing weird. I think he was like up there or something. Something fell in my hair or something.
I've been seeing them on the highlights on TV, so you can see each other.
Welcome back to Parkston, 22-0. A third rushing touchdown tonight for the Parkston Trojans. A second successful 2-point
First
conversion.
Very good last week.
22-0. Parkston here in Parkston. We're playing third. There's a run up and a kick. So you're going to let this one bounce, and it will bounce into the end zone.
It goes into the end zone for a touchback. It'll be first and 10 for the Warbirds.
First and 10.
That's where
At the 20-yard line. So for Wolsey-Wessington, got to get something going here soon as they know they're falling behind by 3 scores. Tigers a 7-0 lead as the second half is underway in Aberdeen. Tigers quickly on the season now, going for number 3 here. For these two teams, neither have lost on this season. Both are 6-0. Parkston leads at home here, 22-0. Parkston number 1 in 9AA. Wolsey-Wessington number 4 in 9A. And out coming across is Rainford. Rainford follows the guard, turns the corner, and picks up maybe 2. Bumpers after marking at 1.
Rainford on the carry, Colbert on the tackle. Picked up 1, second and 9.
Directing Colbert over to make the stop. And starting defensive lineman for Parkston. These Trojans have just been filthy against the run tonight. Caleb had a run of 18. Other than that, no run longer than 4 yards. Caleb from the gun on a second and 9, their own 21. They'll go trips left at a wing right. Here's Rainford in motion. And they'll give him the handoff. Rainford trying to make the corner. Head down at the 25 and out of bounds at 84. So Rainford had 3 carries in the first half, 4 yards and a fumble they lost. Now, in the second half of this one, a couple of Rainford carries here, 1 and 4, and now a 3rd and 5. Warbirds from their own 25. Third quarter just underway, 9:45 left. Parkston already has scored here in the third.
Caleb Richmond from the under center. There's Rainford in motion again. They'll take two handoffs, and now Caleb running for his life. He'll heave it to the receiver Moshe, and Moshe is short on the near side of the field again. Wolsey-Wessington Warbirds just did not get anything.
Fourth down and 1.
Marks and the ball and the calls and the penalties can't get anything to go their way. So they get 4.5 of the 5 yards they needed, and I suppose go for it here. Yep, 4th and 1. Their own 29, 9 minutes to play in the third, but now 22-0 to the top team in AA 9-man football. Caleb starting with the hard foul. Maybe they're just going to do that and they call a timeout. We'll see. Rainford switches positions, goes to Caleb Richmond's right. Here's the snap, the handoff. Sneaks through for the first down. Needed a yard, got about a yard.
Brought down by Reichert. Be enough for a first down
So
for the
first
Warbirds.
and 10, their own 31. Warbirds going for it here, and the gamble pays off. 8.5 left third quarter, but the scoreboard, of course, a 22-0 deficit. As the Warbirds have given up a touchdown in each of the first 3 quarters, and 2 out of the 3 with a 2-point conversion. Double wing. A different single back look. Pitch. And we'll be in for a game of about 2.
Moshe Richmond on the inside pitch. Wyatt Anderson on the tackle. Picked up 3, 2nd and 7.
It's about 3. He'll make it 2nd and 7. Wyatt Anderson, one of those defensive linemen over there, makes the stop. Warbirds now 2nd and around 7. They'll go from about their own 34. Here's Caleb from the gun, 1 wide each side, wing left, and Rainford out of the backfield, and they can get another carry right hand side. Wrapped up.
Brought down by
This will
Brendan
go for
Colbert.
the shortest of games, maybe a foot.
No gain on the play, 3rd down and 7.
So we'll call it 3rd and 6. After again the shortest of games there by Rainford. 7:05 left here in the third quarter. Parkston leads 22-0. And we'll go from the gun. They'll empty the backfield. The receivers left, 1 right. On a 3rd and 7 from their own 34-yard line. Snap to Caleb Richmond, right side. Brings it out to Moshe, complete at the 45, and that'll be a first down. That is 11 on the
Richmond to Richmond, brought down by Summer. It'll be a first down for the Warbirds.
Downs for move the chains for Wolsey-Wessington. Still shy of Trojan territory. 1st and 10 Warbirds at their own 46. 6:44 as we near the midway point of the third. 6:44 to play third quarter. Parkston a 22-0 lead here at home. Caleb Richmond from the gun. And back. See the right to left. And a wing left is huge. Motion. Right to left. Good pass to the side. Can't get the momentum going back his way. I don't know if Moshe said something or if now the Trojans have finally been penalized for something of the unfortunate right. It appears that is the case. Or it's a face.
Be a face mask penalty against Parkston.
Parkston 2 penalties, 20 yards tonight.
First down and 6.
They'll go on a 1st and about 6 from their own 49, just shy of midfield. Warbirds checking the play. Couple receivers. Okay. In motion. They'll take the handoff. It goes out to pass. Complete. First down. 45 and 40. And I think that's out.
Richmond's pass complete to Nelson. Center on the tackle, it's a first down for the Warbirds.
And they will pick up 11 and the first down. Midway point of the third, 6 minutes left here, quarter 3 in Parkston. Aaron Nelson will come out after it, replaced now by Hill. So first and 10, Parkston 41, Caleb from the gun, 2 receivers left, 1 right and a wing left, empty backfield. He's motion right to left, that's O'Shea. Now they'll set up the screen over the middle to Hughes, complete for about 6.
Little screen takes the ball and Hughes flashing the ball on the tackle. Second down, 5.
A 5 on the play. He started the second half like he did the first half. He's 4 out of 4. 4 out of 4, 31 yards in the second half. Puts him at 17 out of 21 for 141 and the lone pick here in this one. Clock winding, 5:10 left here in the third. Parkston a 22-0 lead. Wolsey-Wessington trying to put one on the board now on a 2nd and 5 from the Parkston 36. Caleb from the gun. 2 receivers left and 1 right, a wing left. Same look here for Wolsey-Wessington for the last few plays. Quick pass near side, complete. Coming back inside and down to the 30 is
Pass complete to Rainford, tackled by Jervin. It'll be a first down for the Warbirds.
It'll be a first down here as they end up picking up about 6. So first and 10, Wolsey-Wessington. Parkston 29. As again, the Warbirds have done this a couple of times tonight. Have got on the charge. Once they threw a pick, once they coughed it up on a fumble. Well, actually, the first half with a couple of penalties ended another drive. Caleb flushed out of the pocket, he'll run it, tucks and runs, and picks up about 3.
Richmond scrambles brought down by Ryan Anderson. 3-yard gain, 2nd 7.
The gain here will be about 3. So a 2nd 7 for Wolsey-Wessington at around the 25 or so, or just outside of it. 4:40 left third quarter. Warbirds trying to get one on the board. The Parkston Trojans have scored in each quarter, 6 in the first, 8 in the second, 8 in the third. They lead 22-0. 4.5 minutes to play. Warbirds on a scoring drive here, or hopefully a scoring drive, as they've had again a couple opportunities and come up empty earlier tonight. 2 receivers left, 1 right, wing left. Caleb from the gun on a 2nd and 7. Back to pass, right side. He's got Moshe and he overthrew it.
Caleb's pass intended for Moshe is incomplete.
Well, that's something that we haven't seen a whole lot of tonight is Caleb Richmond overthrowing an intended receiver. It has been pretty well on the money tonight. A lot of short passes and a lot of letting the receiver and blockers make plays, but very high completion percentage. I got him 5 of 6 in the second half, puts him at 18 of 23 in this game for around 150 and a pick. 2 receivers near side, 1 far side. Same look now on we got it on the board as a 3rd and 7 from the 27 of the Trojans. Caleb will fake the handoff. He'll keep it himself, and he's in for a gain of around 3. Well, they'll call it 2, and that's going to make it 4th and 5, and obviously go for it territory here, trailing by 22, 4th and 5 at the opponent's 25-yard line, actually inside of it. They need the 20, so that'll make it 4th and closer to 4. It'll be Caleb Richmond from the gun. A couple of receivers left and 1 right, and now they'll get the play from the sideline and set things up here. Clock winding, 3.5 minutes to play here, third quarter. And if the Warbirds here, though, the back judge hasn't started counting yet, and they won't have to burn a timeout. 2 receivers near side, and they'll put Rainford back in the backfield on a 4th and 5. Back to pass, Caleb Richmond, flushed out of the pocket, nearly sacked, dumps it off, and side to 15, the 10, the 5, touchdown, Warbirds.
everywhere for the flag. No flag.
Pass is complete.
24-yard touchdown.
There is a flag on the play.
There is a flag. Maybe we can get an indication. Yep, it'll go against Wolsey-Wessington, and it'll take away the third touchdown. Blocking back against the Warbirds. Pretty tough on the road.
And 4th down and 4.
You can't catch a break. So this will make it 4th and somehow still 4. I don't know how you can go from, so they gain yardage on the penalty. So then shouldn't that be a first down if you gain yardage? I'm waiting for the officials to figure this out. Yeah, so after the penalty, it's 4th and 3. Actually, it might be even closer to 2. And now the officials are going to come back because I don't see how either it's first down. The 5-yard penalty, but they gain a yard. They get to replay 4th down. Now Hooks is out on the field asking for clarification on what exactly may or may not be happening here tonight. I would also like some clarification, but I don't get that luxury. Yeah, I just have no clue. It went from a 4th and 4, and then after the penalty, now it's a 4th and about 2.5. Shay's talking to Coach Hooks, and here he comes with the play. So I guess they just gain a yard on a penalty. So maybe we should give them, well, they couldn't have scored because it would have been a touchdown. Couldn't have been more confusing. Here's Richmond from the gun on what they say is a 4th and 4, but it's really not. O'Shea in motion. They'll fake the handoff. Taylor will have it himself, and he will be spilled right at the first, right shy of the first down mark.
Caleb Richmond on the carry.
Waiting for an indication from the officials. So needed 4, must have got 3. And Parkston will get it back as Wolsey-Wessington has now had 3 touchdowns called back and trail by 3 touchdowns here on the road. Parkston, double wing, single back. Motion, somewhere on the outside. Flag comes in. Probably be against the Warbirds. We'll wait and see. It's a false start against... They called a penalty against Parkston. Okay. All right. So Parkston with the false start, their 3rd penalty of the night. 3 penalties, 25 yards against the hometown Trojans, and that will make it 1st and 15. Parkston will be back around their own 20 here, or around their own 15 as we get inside of 3 minutes to play here in the 3rd quarter. 22-0. Parkston leads. Double wing, single back look here as the Trojans have employed this most of the evening. They passed one time and it was intercepted. And here is a nice play and a tackle for a loss as Moshe Richmond got in to make the stop. This one will go for no gain. And we'll make it 2nd and 15. Trojans at their own 15-yard line. 22-0. Parkston leads at home here. 2:22 to play, 3rd quarter. And this time Berline back to pass. Looking right side. He's got a man open. He overthrew him. Intended out there for Gage Jabozi.
So that'll make it 3rd and 15. As Peyton Rainford back there on the coverage. Moshe was the help over the top. And now a 3rd and long here for the Trojans with 2:10 to play in the 3rd quarter. Deep in their own territory, they'll line up for a 3rd and 15 at their own 15. Play will come in from the sideline as Parkston operates here with a comfortable lead in the 3rd quarter. 2:10 to play in the 3rd quarter at home and on top 22-0. And here from the gun are the Trojans. And now Parkston will get a timeout. 2:11 to play 3rd quarter, 22-0 Trojans. We're back in a minute, 60 seconds on KOKK.
Playing the game means bumps, bruises, and breaks happen. Lean on Huron Regional Medical Center Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Orthopedic surgeons Dr. Kevin Over and Dr. Todd Anderson, along with the Pro Rehab Physical Therapy teams, are here to get you back in your game. Schedule an appointment at HuronRegional.org because when it comes to your health, the right care is right here. Best of luck to our area athletes from Huron Regional Medical Center.
When is the right home truly the right home? This is Reg Kleinsasser with the Real Estate Connection. First, can you afford it? Beyond the purchase price, you need to consider utility costs, maintenance costs, and property taxes. All of these factors add to the actual cost of a new home. Does the home meet your needs? Buying a large house when your kids are heading off to college in a few years or paying for a view of the lake when you are hardly home probably doesn't make sense. At the Real Estate Connection, we are dedicated to helping you find a home that meets your needs without breaking your budget. We're ready to help you find the right home today. Give us a call, 352-1300, or visit our website, realestatehuron.com.
You're tuned to Dakota Sports on KOKK.
Welcome back to Parkston, 3rd and 15, and now the Trojans will set up a screen, and not a lot doing there. Pickup is around 2. Gage Jabozi with the first completed pass catch tonight for Parkston. Carter Sumner 0 for 1 with a pick. Bryson Bruning 1 for 2 for 2 yards. Only catch of the night for the Trojans. We get an illegal shift on Parkston. So, did they get a replay on the down or not? Nope, it'll be 4th and 16 is what they marked it down as. Looks more like a 4th and 13, but. So, Parkston for the first time tonight will punt. Ooh, a high snap. Summer pulls it in.
Wolsey-Wessington will take over 50
left here in the 3rd. And the Warbirds trailing 22-0. Has 3 touchdowns called back tonight on penalties. They've been penalized 8 times for 80 yards. Yards tonight on a penalty, which I've never seen. Well, not the way they do it. 1 receiver to each side. There's some motion. And off to Moshe. He'll pick up the better part of 8 yards.
Moshe reached for one down by Carter Summer.
In the
Point guard gain, 2nd and 2.
Warbirds a little more success in the second half running. They have a 0 but no negative numbers. That was something that happened quite a bit in the first half. This Parkston defense against the run. Caleb from the gun. 1 line each side, going right. Rainford back there with Caleb Richmond on a 2nd and 2. Richmond back to pass. Flushed out and sacked almost
Richmond brought down by Jabozi. It'll be 3rd down and 3.
set up around a 3rd and 40. The Warbirds go from the Parkston 49. 40 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter as Parkston has put up a touchdown in each quarter. They failed on the first 2-point conversion, completed the 2nd and 3rd quarter 2-point conversions, and lead here 22-0. Wolsey-Wessington, again, an egg on the board, but has had 3 touchdowns called back. 2 receivers left, 1 right. The pitch near side is O'Shea. Get over the first tackler, and he is
O'Shea makes the carries.
45. He'll pick up
Mason Jordan on the tackle.
Figure out if he's short of the first down. Why would Yep.
That'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
That'll be it for quarter 3. 22-0. Parkston after 3. We're back with the 4th in a minute. 60 seconds on the kick. Man, that is tough.
We're gonna ram out. No, it's quite all right. We just gonna step out. It's perfect timing.
Well, they did end up measuring here, and the Warbirds are inside of a foot short. They measured because you got to switch ends, and they were right at midfield, so they basically just flipped. And they had to measure where to mark the ball.
Sorry, guys. Oh, that's fine.
Thank you.
And I got to believe 100%.
It'll be 4th down and 1 to start the 4th quarter. Caleb gets 3 carries. Holbert on the tackle. 1st down, Warbird.
Stop. You're on Tigers still. That's 7-0 lead. They got about a minute to play in the 3rd. And we sent over the ball. And game of the night over on Tiger Radio. 1340 AM, 95.3 FM. Or of course live on the interwebs at HuronRadio.com. Warbirds here on a 1st and 10 from the Parkston 46.
Pass completely here is brought down by Reichert. Giving 1 yard. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Player slow to get up, and I think it is him. He got a pretty good lick when he made that catch.
Right. They all got their own.
Go 2nd and 9 after the brief injury intermission. And the officials now trying to get the clock set, I think. .11 minutes, 22 seconds left to play. Wolsey-Wessington, 2nd and 9 from the Parkston 47. Oh no, make it the 42. Caleb from the gun. He'll take it himself. The first one, second way, he's through. It's only out. 35, 20, 25. Excuse me, 35, 20.
First down for the Warbirds.
So a pickup here of 22. The Warbirds starting to wear down a little bit here in the Parkston Trojans on defense. They've had some successes here in the half, and now we'll go first and 10 from the Parkston 20-yard line. 4 receivers left, 1 right. The Richmond back to pass. Right side complete to O'Shea at the 10.
Richmond brought down by
Catches in the second half, so O'Shea's got a dozen catches in this game. This will set him up on a 1st and goal from the 9.
1st and goal for the Warbirds.
So for Wolsey-Wessington, still trying to punch one through, trailing 22-0 with 10.5 minutes left. Pretty fun. Again, 1 wide each side, Rainford in the backfield, a wing left, 1st and goal from the Parkston 9. Caleb flushed out, looking to pass it, and tries to throw it away. I don't know if he got pushed out of bounds first.
Pass is incomplete, only 2nd and goal.
7 out of 9. Puts him at 20 out of 26 in the game. Minutes and 11 seconds left here in Parkston. Trojans 22-0. Caleb from the gun. Receiver right is O'Shea, left is Rainford and Hill. O'Shea will get the carry, follows the guard, left side. He's inside the 5 and down to around the 2.
Moshe Richmond carries straight ahead. Wyatt Anderson.
So 7 or so for Moshe, gets him to the 2-yard line. And now a 3rd and goal. Looks like just outside of the 2. And goal here for Wolsey-Wessington. From the gun, they'll bunch it up. O'Shea in motion, they'll take the handoff. Caleb will roll the other way, and he will run it in for 6. So Caleb Richmond will come with 9:23 to play. 3-yard Caleb Richmond run. Obviously, we'll have to go for 2. Trail 22-6 with 9:23 to play. Rainford, lone man in the backfield, 1 wide each side on the 2-point try, 22-6 Parkston. Moving left to right now is Hughes. Right to left now is Moshe. Back to pass is Caleb. Caleb flipping it to Moshe. Richmond, right side complete for 2. 9:23 to play in the ball game. 22-8.
Pass is complete. That's the point is good. The score, Parkston 22, Wolsey-Wessington 8.
That's the onside kick.
welcome back to Parkston, and for Wolsey-Wessington,
we kick it off.
I don't know, do you go for the onside here or not? Here's the run out. Here's the kick, and it's kind of, I think, an inadvertent onside, and boy, they got close to getting it. I don't believe they did, but there still has been no indication who has this football. Oh, and it is Warbird football. How about it? So now they say no. Now they say Parkston ball. So one official says Wolsey-Wessington. He gets overruled, and it will be Parkston football.
It was ours.
It's gone tonight for Wolsey-Wessington. Every time they think they have something going their way, the officials inform them that they in fact do not. They've had 3 touchdowns called back. Now the onside kick after the ensuing touchdown. They got it for a second, but Parkston will end up with it. Here's Summer back at the helm. He'll run it. Right side, he popped it up again. Warbirds will end up with it, but a flag will probably give it back to Parkston. We're just going to hold off here. It sure looked like Summer coughed it up and Wolsey-Wessington easily received it, and the flag came out of the Parkston backfield. So that'll be a hold against the Trojans. I assume it'll be declined because Summer fumbled. Yep, that'll be declined, and Wolsey-Wessington did end up with the fumble. So Summer
the Warbirds recovered. There's a hold on the Parkston that's been declined, so it'll be first and 10 for the Warbirds.
Washington 22-8 and has the ball in Parkston territory. They'll go from the Trojan 47. So interesting turn of events here in Parkston. With 9:18 to play, the Warbirds still down 2 scores, but finally get a little something to go their way here in this football game. Caleb Richmond, wing left, couple of receivers left, Rainford in the backfield. 1st and 10 from the Parkston 46, back to pass is Caleb Richmond. Pass over the middle is complete from about 20 left. Down to the 28. We'll pick up 18 on the Moshe connection. And a huge first down will get him down to the Parkston 28-yard line. Get the clock! 9:05 to play here in Parkston. 22-8, Parkston leads, but again, the Warbirds on the charge. They got the touchdown, they got the outside kick, but they had it taken away. And then got it back on a fumble. Got the big first down. Now 1st and 10 at the Parkston 28. Hand off Rainford, dives down to the 24. Pickup of around 4 yards.
Rainford on the carry, Dozy on the tackle.
To make the stop, 4-yard gain down to the 24. 2nd and 6 for the Warbirds at the Trojan 24-yard. 8:20 to play here, but Warbirds not going away by any stretch. Here's Caleb Richmond from the gun. One wide each side and a wing right. Rainford, the lone man, will get the carry. Rainford cuts it back in, follows his block. He's inside the 25 and he's close. Or inside the 20 and close to the first down. Needed 6 and it looks like he got all of 5. And we'll make it 3rd and around 1. Parkston 19, or actually just inside of it. And now it looks like we'll have, no, they're going to measure. 7 minutes and 57 seconds remaining in this ball game here. 22-8 is your score. It was 22-0 after 3 quarters. Warbirds finally broke through, got the 2-point conversion, tried the onside kick. It looked like they had it for a moment. The other official came in and overruled and said, no, it's Parkston ball. And Parkston, after a couple of plays, would cough it up on the fumble. And now they're about a 1.5 foot short here as the Warbirds will be looking at a 3rd and 1.
The Trojan by 2. Richmond from the gun, Rankin to his right. Right side, Shea to the near side. Hill to the far side. Wing left is Hughes. Moshe in motion. Take the hand off, look, he got it. He's got the first down, and then some. He's down to the 15. The gain is 4 for Moshe Richmond. So another first down here for Wolsey-Wessington. They'll go first and 10 at the Parkston 15-yard line. And with 7.5 to play, the Parkston faithful here not feeling great on the situation. They've quieted down quite a bit. Here's Rainford in motion. Gets away from the sack. He's looking to throw it. He completes to the 5. And down about the 6, actually.
He had him.
And the pick up at around 9 yards.
Pass complete.
You see who made the catch there.
Second down and 1.
I'm going to go Hughes for 9 yards. Here comes Tweet. Oh, it's Tweet.
The mojo has changed to them ever since
So Tweet with the catch, 9-yard gain. 2nd and 1 at the Parkston 6. Caleb will be up and under center. Nope, he'll be going from the gun. One wide each side. Gator going to keep it himself right up the middle. Dances inside the 5 and he's in for a touchdown. Waiting. 6-yard touchdown. And if you've listened to this entire broadcast, you know why I'm waiting, because the Warbirds have actually scored 5 times tonight. But they've only got 2 of them. They're waiting to go right there. 7:08 to play in the ball game. We'll come on a 6-yard Caleb Richmond run, and now they will look for a 2-point conversion. One wide each side, a wing left, one man in the backfield. Here's Moshe in motion. Caleb the snap, left side, he lofts it up, and it is incomplete. 7:08 to play, 22-14 Parkston. We're back to
Western 14.
These flowers keep falling down.
Yeah, it's cold and they can't fly, and they don't fly well, and it's cold, and so yeah. They'll continue to kind of do that.
They're like frozen.
They can fly. Yeah, they're frozen almost.
This makes sense. I don't like them falling. It's weird. I don't like them.
Welcome back to Parkston. 7:08 to play, and what a game this has become. Trojans led 22-0 with 9.5 minutes left in this game. Wolsey-Wessington has scored twice in the last 2.5 minutes to get it back to 24-14. The Tigers have kicked a field goal, so the Tigers lead 10-0 after 3. In our game of the night on Tiger Radio. So do you go for the onside kick again? Warbirds with the run up and the kick, and they will. And the Trojans, did they get on top of it? I don't think so. I think the Warbirds had it. The Trojans had a chance. It bounced away from them. The Warbird defender was on top of the football. This happened the last time though too, so we're not taking anything for granted. And yeah, they're going to say Parkston.
Parkston recovers the stick kick.
Nelson, who got there and they thought was on top of that onside kick, but the officials confer, as they did on the last onside kick,
and again decide that it is in fact Parkston ball. The difference between this one and that one, last time they indicated Warbird football and then changed their mind. This time they just said strictly Parkston. So we went around the lesson on the last one and what the situation is. The Warbirds are back to 22-14. And they have a lot of the momentum in this building here in Parkston. 7:03 to play. Trojans double wing, single back to the bread and butter. Summer back at the helm. And Kramer tackled for a negative number. He might have given forward motion to the line of scrimmage. So it'll go for no gain. As again, it feels like a lot, if not all, of the momentum has gone to Wolsey-Wessington, as we got a pretty important football game out here on the field. 22-14. Parkston leads, 6.5 minutes to play. The tackle was for a short loss, so it's going to make it 2nd and 11. Double wing, single back, Carter Summer back at the helm, and under center for the Trojans. Or is it? They keep switching him around. Every goal line gets switched around quite a bit. Here's Coulter Kramer in motion. It is Summer. Kramer will get the handoff. Summer got tripped up. Kramer's going to pick up about 6%. So we'll put 7 down for 7, and it'll make it 3rd and around 4. And we've reached the midway point of quarter 4. 6 minutes to play in this ball game, and the Trojans' lead was 22-0 with 9.5 minutes to play. Now it's 22-14. Parkston on a 3rd and 4 from the Warbird 47. Summer back at the helm, double wing, single back, 3rd and 4. Warbird 47. Here's Kramer, the motion man. Summer, the handoff. Kramer, right side, leans into the line, and he's stopped for a short loss. So a huge play there, and this could be the biggest play of the game for this Wolsey-Wessington defense. They set up on a 4th and 4. Parkston will go from the Wolsey-Wessington 47-yard line. And what a huge play this turns out to be with 5 minutes to play in this game here in Parkston. And we are going to have to start saying 5 minutes left in regulation, because if the Warbirds were to score and get it 2, of course, we are then tied. 22-14 right now. Parkston leads by 8. 4:40 left, and now Parkston will get a timeout, trying to talk things over. We'll back in the studio for a minute. We're back in 1 minute. Sorry the flies are bothering you, but we gotta finish this game before we decide the fate of the flies. If you don't mind.
Fourth down and 4 for the Trojans.
And what a big play here on a 4th down. The Trojans, should they not convert, would give it back to the Warbirds with all of the momentum and 4.5 minutes to play. Parkston setting up on a 4th and 4 from the Warbird 47. Wolsey-Wessington defense foaming at the mouth. Here's the handoff. Near side, it's so he'll pick up 30 down to the 12, so he'll pick up about 35. And that might be the play
that broke the Warbirds' back. We'll have to wait and see. It'll be a 1st and 10 at the 12, as again, Kramer had the touchdown there. He had just Moshe left to beat, and he had a pretty good lead on him. Moshe did have the angle. Maybe would have brought it down. Point is, he slid to keep that clock rolling and to, again, not give the Warbirds the ball back because they had all the momentum in the building. So 1st and 10. Here's a handoff. Hand around to Summer.
Not changed. Kevin Holzbauer carries, brought down by Moshe Richmond. 6-yard gain, 2nd and 4.
Second down and around 4 here for Parkston. Clock at 3:41. I think anybody got out of bounds. Oh, they're on bounds. Summer brings them to the line of scrimmage. Double lead Summer back at the helm for the Parkston Trojans. Trojans again taking every available second as they have a 22-14 lead, but it was 22-0 with 9.5 minutes to play. Warbirds went on a tear, and now here's a run of a yard or maybe 2 more by Kramer.
Kramer tackled by Moshe Richmond.
Moshe over to make the stop will make it 3rd and around 3. And now we'll get a Warbird timeout with 3:01 to play. 22-14 Parkston. Trojans charging here. Warbird defense trying to come up with the huge stop when we come back in 30 seconds. A 30-second break on KOKK.
Cookie Monster says I'm strong enough. Big, big cookies at the top of the door. Cookie Monster says I'm strong enough.
I think that's good.
Cookie Monster says I'm
think that's
strong
good.
enough. Big, big cookies at the top of the door.
If they get the ball back,
Cookie Monster says
welcome back to Parkston. And the Trojans now a 3rd and 3 at the Wolsey-Wessington 8, and this is the last chance here for these Warbirds. You can shut down Parkston here, stop them from scoring, and get the football back. Pretty tall Warbirds. The Trojans are inside of 10. The Tigers lead after 3 periods, 10-0. They lead the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles on the road. That is our game of the night over on Tiger Radio. None of our other games that we're looking at are really close. Mount Vernon playing blew out Millerheim over 49-6. The Blackhawks beat Chamberlain 32-0. Hitchcock Tulare was down 46-12 at last check. Here's the handoff to the far side, and that'll be a 1st down and then some. And then some will be a This is why my 2:56 to play in the 4th. The run from 8 yards out, and now they'll try for a 2-point conversion, and Summer will go from the gun. He'll have the option to pitch it. He will not. He'll keep it himself. Now reverses field. Oh, it stays on his feet. And he's going to try to run it into the near side, and he hits it. Wow, Summer the 2-point run.
Wolsey-Wessington 14.
Well, it was a little hairy there. Well, that's first on a 7. Yes. That was in my
Welcome back to Parkston, 30 to 14. Parkston now back up a couple of scores. Wolsey-Wessington made it interesting there for a moment. 9.5 to play, it was 22-0. With 7 minutes to play, it was 22-14. And Parkston scored.
Last ball will kick off for the Trojans.
The Warbirds will get it back, down 2 touchdowns plus 2 two-point conversions with under 3 minutes to play, and the Trojans are going to kick it and force them into a return at 25 across the 30, and that'll be about it for the return.
The return out of bounds by Beckner and Colby. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Warbirds.
Twice and get the onside kick, score, get the onside kick, and then score again. You also need both two-point conversions to force overtime. And I am not putting that past this Warbird team for 1 second. They scored 2 touchdowns in 2 minutes and 18 seconds earlier on in this game. They need 2 touchdowns in the next 2:49, so definitely not by any stretch outside the realm of possibility. 2 receivers right, 1 left. They're throwing a duck intended for Moshe. Coming back to that one there for just a moment, Parkston's Rico Mullenberg thought maybe he was going to have an intersection there, but I don't know if that one was affected out of Caleb's hands or not. The incomplete pass will be the 29th attempt of the night for Caleb Richmond. So I'm assuming we'll see all of 30, if not some more, now on a 2nd and 10. 2:42 to play here in Parkston, 30 to 14, the Trojans lead. Caleb from the gun. Straight from the handoff. One block. Right guard to the 39. Pick up around 4 yards.
Ainsley carries Jadozi and Wyatt Anderson. Will be 3rd down and 4.
Stop sets up a 30. Closer to 4, but wide east side for Caleb Richmond. There's Moshe in motion right to left. He's just going to line up to the left-hand side. Caleb from the gun with big range to his right. And now Richmond in motion again, right to left. Caleb on the design run across the 45 and a 1st down, pick up the 6.
The 1st down for the Warbirds.
It's down inside of 2 minutes to play, a minute and 50 left, and that clock is winding. Wolsey-Wessington all 3 timeouts. Caleb from the gun, 2 receivers left, 1 right, pass right side for Moshe, and he will get out of bounds after the pickup.
Richmond to Richmond, run out of bounds by Rico Mullenberg. 2nd down and 7.
3, 2nd and 7, and he did get out of bounds, so before he's ready to stop for now. Warbirds a yard shy of midfield on the 2nd and 7. Receivers left, 1 right, a wing left excuse for Caleb Richmond, the empty backfield. Quick pass, left side is on the front of Rainford off his hands.
Pass intended for Rainford is incomplete. It'll be 3rd down and 7.
4 incompletions. 13 second half passes, so he is 9 of 13 in the second half, 22 of 30. Interception in the 1st half. Now on a 3rd and 7 from their own quarterback. Everything to the far side of the field, shorts left. Caleb left out of the right, across the 35 to 40, cuts it back, now bounces it outside, and still on his feet, he's out of bounds around the 30.
Caleb Richmond on a scramble, run out of bounds by Mason Jorvik. It'll be a 1st down for the Warbirds.
For Caleb Richmond, he did get out of bounds. It'll stop the clock at a minute 24 to play. again, don't by any stretch call this game over. Wolsey-Wessington scored earlier, 2 touchdowns in the span of a couple of minutes. They got an onside kick, and they almost got 2 others. Minute 24 to play in this ball game here in Parkston. Both teams unbeaten, trying to keep that streak alive. They look from the gun, 2 receivers left, wing left, back to pass. They set up the screen. Over the middle, it's complete to Hughes. Pick up his 5. Second and 5, Wolsey-Wessington on the Parkston timeout.
Picked up 5.
Or a Warbird timeout with a minute
Timeout
9 play.
Warbird.
30-14, the Warbirds trail here. They'll go 2nd and 5 from the Trojan 33 or so, and we go back in 30 seconds. We'll take a 30-second timeout. 30 seconds, okay. They don't like it.
I was in football practice, and there was a ladybug on me. I don't know what happened, but it was a bird sting. I don't know what happened.
They're up 10-0 on the
It's probably
Welcome back to Parkston. A minute 9 remaining here. 30-14. The Trojans lead by a couple of touchdowns, a couple of 2-point conversions. Looks like the Tigers are going to pick up their 3rd win of the year. They lead Aberdeen 10-0 with a minute to play. That's our game tonight over on Tiger Radio on 1348 and 95.3 FM. And live online at HuronRadio.com. So Huron Tigers going to pick up a victory. Warbirds trying to get back and maybe force some overtime. Curry's going to run it. He's out of bounds after a gain of 17. Washington ripping off some big chunks of yardage here.
Richmond on the scramble. First down for the
Run
Warbirds.
game. This will set them up 1st and 10 at the Parkston 19-yard line. Trojans go up by 2 touchdowns and 2 2-point conversions with a minute 1 to play. Failing for the gun. 2 receivers left, 1 right, and a wing left. Here's motion left to right. It's Rainford. Swinging back on the line of scrimmage and getting the running pass inside the 20, 16.
Pass complete to Rainford, brought down by Rico Molenberg.
Set up the hurry up.
2nd down and 8.
They got all 3 timeouts on the scoreboard, but they just took one, so I don't know how many they actually do.
Caleb Richmond in for the touchdown.
I'm glad the first half.
34 seconds to play. Of course, you've got to have this 2-point conversion to have any chance hanging around in this one. Richard's 3rd rushing touchdown of the quarter. And they'll now try for a 2-point conversion. And for the 1 man in the backfield. Puts everybody up, looking like a double tight end set. Taylor going to take it himself, and he's in for 2. 34 seconds to play, and ensuing onside kick. The Warbirds find themselves down 8 here in Parkston. We're back in a minute. 60 seconds with the ball game on the line on KOK.
Score now, Parkston 30. Wolsey-Wessington 22.
They yanked it upset Brookings. Brookings was number 1. Yanked it was 3.
What was the score? What was the score?
24-7. Tigers won 10.
So what did the
Welcome back to Parkston. Here on the Tigers pick up the win 10-0 on the Muir Family Healthcare scoreboard. The Wolsey-Wessington Warbirds trying to force some overtime here in Parkston. They're down 8, 30-22, 34 seconds remaining. And the Warbirds, first of all, will need to get this onside kick. They can line it up. They've had a little bit of success in this department tonight. They got one and they almost got 2 others. Here's the run up and the onside kick, and that one's going to get out of bounds. So the penalty will set up the Trojans at the 35, and that should about do it. The Warbirds have a couple of timeouts, but I don't think they have all 3 as the scoreboard would indicate. I'm pretty sure the Trojans can pull this out in a couple of minutes. Again, they have all 3 timeouts up on the scoreboard, but I know they don't have them. I know they have at least 1. Of course, they only have 2 timeouts. Change Parkston. The Warbirds with a furious comeback, but this not to be here on the road tonight. That's going to be the final score. Warbirds scored 20 in the 4th quarter, but come up a touchdown shy, 30-22.
The Trojans finish out the regular season with a grand against Warbirds. The Warbirds come back to freedom to take on the final game. He's on the safety for home, safety for home.
The Parkston Trojans unbeaten at 7-0 heading into the final week. There's a lot of last postgame show is coming up here in 3 minutes.
Dad, you want to hand me that screen?
Like every side. Can you hold your chair, Dad?
I know. So now we're just working this week. Last week we went to Nebraska.
Has he been going to
He goes to, where's our 6 o'clock one on Sundays. Does cook, they even cook. They always send me a Snapchat. We're going to church. I'm like, don't ask. You don't have to Snapchat me, but hey, thanks.
well, maybe I think it's out. Then you didn't have to set up.
Yes, that's true.
Well, they cleaned up for you very well. All the blankets.
I know. No, so I think that's 6 o'clock. That's what Eric and I used to go to on the campus. He said it was always like a 6 or 5:30, I don't know. Me and Rick's brother did. It's Sunday.
Right.
Seems like that works well for them. Sunday in the evening.
That's an horrible one.
Yeah.
Because I used to have well, I would have 5. All right, take care.
Well, thank you, sir, and welcome back to Parkston. Gary Zell Auto Glass post-game report as the Trojans stay unbeaten in 9AA, your top team, and of course defending state champs. And a lot of things going for them here tonight. Wolsey-Wessington made it interesting, scored 3 times in the fourth quarter to get back within a touchdown twice, but gave up a late score as well. And Parkston wins it by the final of 30-22. So your scoring summary. The Trojans did all of the scoring through the first 3 quarters. They struck first with 7:02 to play in the first, a 53-yard Coulter Kramer run. The 2-point run failed. It was 6-0 Parkston after 1. Second quarter, another Trojan touchdown. A 2-yard Carter Summer run. The 2-point pass was good, and it was 14-0 Parkston at the half. Third quarter, another Parkston touchdown with 11 minutes to play in the third. A 5-yard Carter Summer run. It was the 2-point pass was good, and it was 22-0 after 3, but the Warbirds were just getting started. With 9:23 to play in the fourth, a 3-yard Caleb Richmond run. The 2-point pass, Richmond to Richmond, was good. It was 22-8. With 7:08 to play in the fourth, after they recovered a fumble, a 6-yard Caleb Richmond run, his second of the quarter, the 2-point pass failed, and it was 22-14. They thought they got the ensuing onside kick, however, they did not. And the Trojans would go down and score with 2:56 to play, an 8-yard Carter Summer run. The 2-point run by Summer was good. It was 30-14. One more for the Warbirds with 34 seconds to play, a 15-yard Caleb Richmond run. His third of the fourth quarter. He would also take in the 2-point conversion to get it to 30-22. Wolsey-Wessington, however, would not get the ensuing onside kick. In fact, it bounced out of bounds for a penalty. And Parkston was able to take a knee to their 7th victory. So Parkston wins it going away 30-22. Warbirds go to 6-1. Parkston goes to 7. And more Gary Zell Auto Glass postgame report is coming up. Send it back to the studios for 3 minutes. We'll return with some individual numbers and we'll get you a scoreboard update. We'll wrap it up from Parkston. Again, the final here. Parkston 30, Wolsey-Wessington 22. More Gary Zell Auto Glass postgame report in 3 minutes. 3 minutes on KOKK. Okay. What was your name down there? Nothing. Tigers. Power. Yep. Oh, Huron's 2-4. I thought they won. They won homecoming in overtime. That was the only overtime they won.
I thought there were 3.
And welcome back to Parkston here, taking a look at some individual numbers. First of all, for the Trojans, who stay unbeaten here on this season, they're 7-0. Carter Sumner threw 1 pass tonight. Summer was 0 for 1 with a pick. Moshe Richmond, the interception there. Bryson Bruni came in to throw 2 more passes. He was 1 of 2 for 2 yards. Gage Jadozi, the only catch tonight for Parkston, 1 catch for 2 yards. So 2 yards in the passing game and an interception for the Trojans. A lot more, though, on the ground. Gage Reichert a carry for 6. Bryson Bruni, I got a carry for -7. I got Gage Jadozi a carry for 3. Mason Jurdick a carry for 1. The 2 leading backs tonight, Coulter Kramer, 10 carries, 81 yards, and a touchdown. And Carter Sumner, 15 carries, 100 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 3 fumbles, 2 of which they did recover. 1 the Wolsey-Wessington Warbirds got on top of again. So Summer 15 carries, 100 yards, 3 fumbles, 2 touchdowns. 2 fumbles they did recover. And Coulter Kramer, 10 carries, 81 yards, and a score. They were penalized 4 times here at home for 30 yards. So Parkston with 80, 180, just shy of 200 on the ground, a couple through the air, 30 penalty yards here tonight. But the big number for them is they win 30-22 to stay unbeaten at 7-0. For Wolsey-Wessington, Caleb Richmond ends up 25 of 33 for 196 and a pick. The interception by Johnny Weber in the first half. Colin Hughes, 5 catches, 33 yards. Peyton Rainford, 4 catches, 34. Sawyer Nelson, a carry for 11. Lars Tweed, a catch for 9. And Moshe, wow, what a night. 14 catches for 109 yards for Moshe Richmond. So Caleb throws for 196 and a pick on 25 of 33. He runs for 118 more and 3 touchdowns to lead the rushing game. Caleb Richmond, 19 carries, 118 and 3 scores, all in the fourth quarter. Also, Peyton Rainford, 10 carries, 25 yards, and a fumble lost. Moshe, 7 carries for 34, and Colin Hughes, 2 carries for 4 yards. So the Warbirds around 175, 180 on the ground, another nearly 200 through the air. They were heavily penalized tonight, 8 penalties for 80 yards. In fact, multiple touchdowns called back on penalties here tonight. So Wolsey-Wessington Warbirds just shy of 200 through the air, about another 180 or so on the ground, but 80 penalty yards and a big number. They come up 8 points shy as Parkston wins it by the final of 30-22. You're listening to the Gary Zell Auto Glass postgame report on KOKK. We'll send it back to the studios for another 1-minute timeout. When we return, our final segment, it'll include the Gary Zell Auto Glass postgame report wrap-up and, of course, our scoreboard update. Brought to you by the Muir Family Hair Care. Tigers win, Warbirds fall. Final check of the scoreboard in 1 minute. Parkston wins this one 30-22. Gary's Auto Glass postgame report continues in 60 seconds. A 1-minute break on KOKK. Wow, look at that score. 71-14. Welcome back to Parkston. And while we have just a moment, of course, we will thank the South Dakota Attorney General's Office, Division of Consumer Protection. They bring us the reading of the officials. We'd like to thank Gary's Auto Glass. They sponsor our post-game report. And of course, we'd like to thank the Mirror Family Hair Care as they bring us our in-game scoreboard updates. The Mirror Family Hair Care is at 35 4th Street Southeast, downtown Huron. You got Lori and Kylie offering services for the entire family. Haircuts, colors, waxes, perms, hair treatment, sugaring, eyelash extensions, shampoo sets. For an appointment at the Mirror, they do accept walk-ins, 35 4th Street Southeast. For an appointment, though, call Lori at 605-883-HAIR or call or text Kylie at 605-553-1628. The Mirror Family Hair Care is located at 35 4th Street Southeast, downtown Huron. And they bring us our scoreboard update. Our two games on the air tonight. Parkston wins the battle of the undefeateds 30-22 over Wolsey-Wessington. So Parkston goes to 7-0. The Warbirds fall to 6-1. The Huron Tigers, our game of the night over on Tiger Radio, they pick up a win over Aberdeen Central. The final there, Huron 10, Aberdeen Central nothing. Other scores across the state: Yankton upsets number 1 Brookings 24-7 in 11 AA football. In 11 AAA, pretty much as scheduled. Harrisburg was the big game, and they got past Sioux Falls Jefferson 21-14. Other scores here, we had the Blackhawks win it easily at Chamberlain 32-0. The final Woonsocket Wessington Springs Sanborn Central over Chamberlain. Mount Vernon Blankenton beat Miller Highmore Herald tonight by the final of 49-6. Mobridge Pollock a winner over Clark Willow Lake 21-0. We had Parkston here defeating Wolsey-Wessington 30-22. And earlier tonight, Faulkton defeated Hitchcock-Tulare by the final of 48-14. That is a full check of our scoreboard here, and scoreboard updates are brought to you by the Mirror Family Hair Care. Well, thanks again to the Mirror for being our scoreboard update. Thanks to the South Dakota Attorney General's Office, Division of Consumer Protection, for our reading of the officials, and thanks to Gary Zell for sponsoring our post-game report. Thanks to Bubba the cameraman again tonight. Thanks, of course, to Amanda and our engineering crew back at the studio. Great job tonight, as always. Your final score here: Parkston 30, Wolsey-Wessington 22. This has been a presentation of Dakota Sports on 1210 AM KOKK, committed to excellence in sports broadcasting. Our area sports sponsors include Ken Clark Insurance, Slumberland Furniture, Brits Manufacturing in Wessington, Olympic Motors, Dairy Queen, Coverland Feeds in Huron, Huron Regional Medical Center, Car Chiropractic Clinic in Huron, Real Estate Connection, Graph Electric, Brian Davison State Farm Insurance, Rocking Z Acres, 6B Seed and Supply, South Dakota Attorney General's Office, Gary's Auto Glass, and the Mirror Family Hair Care. Wolsey-Wessington sponsors, Onward Wolsey Business Association, American Family Insurance of Miller and Huron, and Shooters in Wolsey. Make sure to tune in tomorrow morning. Jeff Duffy will have it bright and early here on KOKK. All the scores, all the summaries from the games tonight. He'll have breakfast, he'll have interviews, he'll have coaches tomorrow morning right here on KOKK. He'll also have a scoring wrap-up. Well, speaking of wrapping up, I wrap up the regular season next week. Can you believe that? We'll have Hitchcock-Tulare at Arlington for the final Friday of 2024. Playoffs jump into Thursdays there, as does the Tiger season finale, or regular season finale, I should say. The final here tonight: Parkston stays unbeaten, 30-22 over the Wolsey-Wessington Warbirds, who fall to 6-1. For Amanda back at the studio, for our sports director Jeff Duffy, and for everybody at Dakota Sports, this is Matt Watson saying good night, everybody.
All the way? Yeah, we should be at home for 3 days as long as we win. Yep.